I love this land. It takes my breath away.
Welcome to Texas 10. I am Melissa.
And I'm Steve the rancher.
He is not a rancher.
Oh, but let's talk about, I could have been a rancher if I had grown up in Uvalde.
That's true. Today we are going to Uvalde County and to Uvalde, Texas. And what a wonderful little town that is.
So Uvalde is about 15,000 people, but it seems bigger to me, right? And it's right on State Highway 90, and then I think 83 is the one that runs north-south. And so it's at a crossroads of two fairly heavily traveled, but it is a ranching community.
Right.
Which one of our governors, Dolph Briscoe, was from Uvalde, and he had a big ranch out there.
And I feel like we have roots there. We both went to Garner Middle School. John Nance Garner, he is from Uvalde as well. In fact, his home is there. So,
well, tell the folks who John Nance Garner was.
You tell the folks who John Nance.
Tell them.
You tell them.
You were president of the student body at John Nance Garner High.
I know who John Nance Garner is, but you're better at telling the history part.
He was Speaker of the House and the first vice president under Franklin Roosevelt. Right. He refused to run for the third term because he didn't think a president should serve more than 2 terms. And graceful, well, John Nance Garner didn't do a lot of things gracefully. He was very blunt. And so that's why we loved him. He was a Texan, one of the first really big, powerful Texan politicians.
So there you go. So there's your little political history. And like we said, it is a ranching community. And, you know, ranchers have some money to spend. And there is a store there called Julian's.
She goes straight to the shopping.
Well, because this store is phenomenal. I mean, it's Julian's, and it says it's a lifestyle store. And yes, it is.
It's a lifestyle she aspires to.
It is. I mean, you just look at the store itself. It's a beautiful store. Just the building is beautiful. And you go in and they have china. And when we were there, they had all their Christmas dishes out. They have amazing Christmas decorations. They have beautiful, beautiful clothes. I did not buy anything that day. I mean, they are beautiful. They have men's clothes, women's clothes, children's clothes. It is very high end and it is spectacular.
All right, so big, huge thumbs up to Julian's, and I like Julian's a lot. And I find interesting things to see and do in there while you're looking at the dishes. I also like the place across the street quite a bit.
Yeah.
The Rexall drugstore with the soda fountain in it.
Yes, they just redid it recently, but it has the original Rexall drugstore sign, which caught our eye. And we always look for lunch counters, drugstore counters, and so it was really fun to go in there and have a treat. So I loved that there. Yes, it was fun too.
And they do it right. So big thumbs up to that little operation. And it's also a great place for antique shopping. There's several, and I don't remember all the names of them. You can find them on texas10.com. But if you're looking to, and when I say antique shopping, I mean antique, not junk shopping.
Right.
And so there's great places there to do that. Rocking R is a great Western wear store, which you might guess with the ranchers and all the rest of that. So it's a big strip, just like the courthouse is on, I believe, the major highway.
And it's beautiful, by the way. It's a beautiful courthouse.
We were there, I think, at Thanksgiving, so they had the Christmas decorations up, and that was great. And so there was, there's all sorts of activity, and all of that's great. If you talk about Uvalde now, we have to say this. It's such a horrible, tragic thing, but it's become one of the things when you talk about mass shootings, people think about Uvalde, because I guess that was the most recent Texas mass shooting. I hate to say that.
Well, it was the elementary school, and I will say devastating, but they have done the most beautiful project downtown to remember these children and the teachers that died on that day, and they have huge murals for every child and every teacher. It's very moving to walk down that street. It makes me emotional, but they're stunning.
Yes.
And they bring the life out. And the thing I love about the murals is each mural really represents that child's personality.
Right. There's like if they were a Spider-Man fan, they're dressed in their Spider-Man stuff, and that it is hard to do, but it's something, if you're in Uvalde, you should. Just one, the artwork is remarkable, and two, just we got to figure this out. Right. I don't know how we figure it out, but we got to figure this out. And so that's, it's important to pay remembrance to the most innocent of victims.
So, but moving on, that was hard.
Right. So Uvalde is the county seat of Uvalde County, and you think of it as ranch land because it is, and you think about the big ranches and it a little bit dry, but it actually is hill country.
Yes.
And Uvalde County includes Utopia and Concan.
Yes, you go to Utopia. And I was excited to go there because I read the book, Welcome to Utopia. And it's really kind of a fun book. I don't think the people who are from Utopia loved it, but the writer spent a lot of time in their general store, which they have kind of a lunch place there. And everything that happens in Utopia happens in that general store.
And I read the book also, and I haven't actually discussed it with a utopian, but
I'd like to be a utopian.
Yeah, I would too. Utopia is a great little town. I don't know why you would have been upset about it. I thought it painted them in a very positive light.
But I couldn't wait to get to the general store because I had read that book.
And you can get sandwiches at the general store,
great.
Right? So that's great.
They also have those, we didn't stay, but they have these tree houses that you can stay in Utopia, which I would really like to go back and do.
So that's one thing. The lodging, there's one hotel, sort of a non-chain hotel in Utopia. We sort of peeked in. I don't know exactly how great it is, but there is all sorts of VRBOs and whatnot on the rivers that are not far from there. There's, and I know up the Nueces River, which is a little bit west of Utopia, there's a big camp up there where you have sort of all levels of cabins and all sorts of things. And the Nueces and the Frio Rivers they're great rivers.
And they're cold rivers.
Cold in the summer. And so if you're in Lakey or if you're in Concan, which is a small little river resort town.
Enclave. And I mean, people like to go down there and spend the week and play on the river. They have a great big slide, and they have where we ate. It's kind of like almost like a community center in Concan.
But what I had never realized is how close Uvalde is to that, because when we were growing up, we might go to Lakey or places like that. And if you needed to go to a decent sized city, well, Uvalde's just down the road.
Right.
And as a matter of fact, I think when we did a week down there and we did a VRBO that was on a farm, ranch, something. They had horses. I know that.
It was very cool.
And I think the address was actually Uvalde.
Yeah.
And so I had no idea it was all that close. But that gives you, if you're in Uvalde and you want to go up and do the river stuff, you can. Or if you're doing the river stuff and you want to go into Julian's or go to a better restaurant. And I'm going to give one restaurant shout out. It was Broadway 830.
Oh, so good. The caprese salad was to die for.
We were leaving town. We were a little bit hungry, and so we stopped. It's a craft pizza, craft beer place. It's got a nice little outdoor patio. Not anything that you think of as spectacular, but it hit the spot.
It was really good.
It was a very relaxing late afternoon meal, I think it was, and we were going back to San Antonio, and we didn't stop for any snacks along the way. I will say that.
I think Uvalde, I think there's probably a lot more that maybe we missed just because Julian's held my attention for so long. But it is a beautiful store. Uvalde is a wonderful community. And honestly, through those murals, you can see how much they care about each other. And that really struck a chord with me.
Right. And then so when you have a tragedy hit a town, you always wonder, how does the community react to that? And, you know, most communities will do what Uvalde did, but I think they took it to another level there.
And we forgot to mention that there is also a museum. Unfortunately, it was closed when we were there, the Briscoe Garner Museum,
Right.
and I really wish we could have gone and Garner's home. I think those are really worthwhile. So that's something we have to go back and do because they were actually closed when we were there.
So
But
very important Texans coming from Uvalde. So if you're going to rank them, probably John Nance Garner was third, and Dolph Briscoe was second, and of course
Lyndon Johnson,
No, he was from
Ann
Johnson City.
Richards.
No.
Oh, from Uvalde.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying in Texas.
No.
No, we've got the Queen of the West.
Dale Evans.
Yes, she came from Uvalde, and she has a bench all for her.
Right, and so that wasn't the movie star I was thinking of.
Oh, okay. I don't know what you're thinking. Quit making me.
All
try to
right,
make
all
you-
right, all right. Matthew McConaughey
is
is a
from
Uvaldean.
Uvalde. I
Yes.
forgot.
Right,
So-
and the benches are cool too. They've honored different people and different things about Uvalde with the painted
Yeah.
benches.
So anyway, you should take the time to go. We hope you continue to join us from Texas 10. Next one, I hope Steve doesn't make me read his mind, so we're just going to get it out there. But like us on social media, go to YouTube and subscribe, and keep watching Texas 10 for more little tidbits on how you can begin your Texan adventure.
Right, and tell a friend. Tell a friend about us. Word of mouth is always the best way to
Right.
market things, and we appreciate that. And then I can be Rancher Steve. That's what I'm looking for.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, you can go to Julian's.
Okay.
All right. Bye. We'll see you at Julian's.
And I love this land. It takes my breath away. From the Palo Duro to the Gulf Coast plain. From the heart of the hill country to the piney wood shade. I love this land. It takes my breath